name is Mcamis. I've been with the 19th for about 7 years. At this time, I portrayed the chaplain for the 19th. The original chaplain's name was David Sullins. He was a circuit ride Methodist preacher from Jonesboro to up into Sullivan County, back down to Chattanooga. When the 19th formed up, they asked him if he would come and be their chaplain. My wife Elizabeth is a very staunch rebel. She had my bags packed before I got home. She said, "You're going." So I went. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about one of the battles that the 19th was in, and it was very sad for me as David Sullins. The 19th was in the Battle of Shiloh, and there was a place called the Sunken Road. Several attempts had been made to take that sunken road. It was across the peach orchard. And this was in April when the peach trees were in bloom. And it looked like it was just white where the peach trees were at. As the Union had set up in the sunken road, they were shooting across the peach orchard at us. And it was asked if there was anybody that could take the sunken road. And the 19th said, "Yes, we can." The 19th marched across, and as they did, it sounded like bees flying through these peach trees. And it looked like snow falling as it was cutting the blossoms off. We ended up taking the sunken road, and there was what we call the bloody pond behind it. Basically, the men had drugged themselves there and bled out in the pond, but they were thirsty. It was hot. What saddened me was the very next day when we did roll call, the very next morning, all the names that were missing from that roll call. You see, as a circuit ride preacher, most of these men, I call them my brothers, I had been in their homes. I had met their families. I had met their moms, their dads. I had met their sweethearts. And I could just see their homes once they realized that their loved ones were dead or missing. It was a very sad day for me. We lost many troops taking the sunken road. But the 19th had the honor behind it of being able to, the only company to be able to do that, the only regiment to be able to do that. As David Sullins, he was a very religious man. There was not just David Sullins, there was a Baptist minister, Presbyterian minister, also the minister to these men. David Sullins ended up being the quartermaster at one time. When the quartermaster was killed, he ended up taking that role also, as well as the chaplain. The 19th has a very rich history. If you would like to know more about us, the 19th, there is a book out called Mountaineers in Gray. It was published by a professor out of Kewasaw, Georgia, I believe, if I'm correct. But if you would like to know more about the history of the 19th,